Good kill, good kill. Hey, good kill.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are doing, I guess, the best naval fighters, old versus new. We got the Tomcat here. We're taking on the F-18 Hornet.
Nails on our nose, 12 o'clock.
Okay, thank you, Jester. Nails on our nose, 12 o'clock. We have an F-18. So I have a bunch of Phoenix missiles, of course. We all know the F-14 and its dreaded Phoenix missile. The F-18 Hornet will be firing the AMRAAM, which in a lot of ways is a better missile than the Phoenix missile in terms of seeker, in terms of guidance, all that kind of stuff. The Phoenix missile, I would say the one major advantage it has is range. It's also very scary. You know, it's like this, it's absolutely massive, it's the size of a boat, and it travels like Mach 5. And it has, I think, 132 pounds of explosives. So if this thing hits you, I mean, you're just going to disintegrate. So it's got kind of a pucker factor to it. But other than that, like, the AMRAAM is really a better missile. And the Phoenix missile also, if you know, which they didn't back in the day when Tomcat was in service, people didn't, other countries, adversaries I guess, didn't really know that you can just notch the Phoenix missile and you should be able to defeat it. Obviously the Hornet knows that, so I think getting one of these Phoenixes on target can actually be somewhat of a challenge here today. I think we might end up going to the merge, although I also have 2 Sparrows and 2 Sidewinders. I'm going to try to kill them before we get to the merge, because merging with a Hornet, generally not a good idea. You guys have, you know, those of you who've watched the channel the past couple weeks, you've seen us do some Hornet dogfights. That thing is absolutely deadly in a dogfight.
There's a Bandit, 305, 73 miles.
I guess another advantage we have is a very powerful radar. We just picked this Hornet up at 73 miles. And honestly, if I wanted to, I could shoot a TWS Phoenix at him from all the way out here. The thing with that Hornet too is if he knows that he's fighting a Tomcat, he should be just preemptively notching, defending, just assuming there's a long-range Phoenix coming at him. Flying high and flying fast can be super dangerous because the Phoenix missile will all of a sudden go Pipple on you. And the Phoenix missile, extremely dangerous because it comes down from 80,000 feet depending on a range to target. Obviously, if the target is closer, it's not going to climb that high. But if it's trying to hit a target at max range, it will climb to 80,000 feet and then drop down on top of your head. Speaking of Phoenix missiles, we're at 56 miles, so let's go ahead and send one. Fox 3. There she goes. Look at her in all of her glory. Now 56 miles, that missile should go up to 80,000 feet and it's going to hit speeds of like Mach 5-ish. So that thing is scary, man. You don't want to be on the receiving end of one of those if you can help it. Still climbing. Look how high that thing is. Wow. So he should be... It does look like he's trying to crank or something. He's trying to defend slightly. So he's probably expecting this, but we're going to maintain the lock, see what happens. Maybe we hit him with the first one. Now, I guess we technically are going to the merge, like someone's going to die here today, but if that wasn't the case, I would just do a standoff and just constantly push that Hornet and shoot Phoenix missiles at him until he's dead, because like the fact is I outrange him, you know, so I could do that. That is one of the big advantages of the Tomcat. He could just continually notch them, but then once he, you know, bleeds off all my Phoenix missiles, I'm just going to go home. Like, I don't have to dogfight him. In real life, of course, I mean, right? But here today, we're going to do that. We're going to go to the merge. Somebody's going to die here today. It's going to be me or it's going to be him. We're going to find out.
Nails on our nose, 12 o'clock.
Nails. So he is recommitted. Still want to hold that lock if possible. I want that Phoenix missile to send him defensive. I have a pretty aggressive crank going here. We're gonna have to recommit. I don't see that Phoenix missile. It's probably way up there right now. On its way down, probably by now, actually. I got range at 30 miles. So we should probably recommit here. Go ahead and point the nose at him. Now, if he was at 30,000 feet, he'd actually be, you know, pretty dangerous right now. He'd be well within range of his AMRAM. He's also not on RWR anymore, which kind of makes me think he's shot at me and he's turned away already. He's cold.
This is it. Missile, 12 o'clock.
Oh, great. Missile, 12 o'clock. Okay, I guess I'll defend. We'll defend left, first of all. Thank you, Jester, for your suggestion.
There's a spike, 8 o'clock.
We'll go cold here, just to be safe. He's recommitted. He's now got me locked. Shouldn't be a huge problem. We do have lots of distance. Last I saw him, he was 28 miles away. So I'm not necessarily too scared of him pushing me right now. Go ahead and recommit. He's off my nose again. Got him locked in the TWS track. And Fox 3. See if that gives him some trouble. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and crank, get down to the water probably, and I'll hold that crank, try to provide guidance for that Phoenix missile as long as possible, as long as I'm comfortable, and I'm gonna brake to the right and defend cold. It should be good. Okay, let's go. Let's get out of here. We're gonna go cold, and we're gonna recommit vertically here. Recommit vertically. If you are confused about terms like crank, mar, 1 circle, 2 circle, I'm going to link a video below in the comment section that should help you out with that, so check that out. We are recommitted again. I went vertical for the recommit. See if we can become offensive quickly. Recommit onto this guy before he recommits onto me. He is out in front of me. Here we go. Jester's got him. Got him. I got him. 11 miles, Fox 3. That's dangerous for him. He just recommitted as well, so I think he's going to get an AMRAM off. But we'll go cold. 10 miles is a good mar for the AMRAM. We should be good. Okay, and the next Phoenix missile, I'm going to put the ACM switch up, which means that missile will come off the rail active. I won't need to provide guidance for it like the other ones. And it'll just go in that general direction. It should find him. Although that last one probably also... Yeah, look at how it's turning there. You see it turning into the mountains. It saw him almost immediately when I came off the rail. It saw that Hornet and went after him. And it looks like he's actually gone into the mountains there to try to survive. So... there's that. Let's go ahead and throw that ACM switch up. I mean, if there was no land here, he might be in trouble, you know? He wouldn't be able to hide behind those mountains. I'm out here over the water. I got nothing to hide behind. But that's the beauty of the standoff capability of the Tomcat. Those beautiful Phoenix missiles, which are easy to notch from a distance, but up close it's a little bit more challenging. Let's see if we can get an STT lock and send this Phoenix off the rail active. Right into his face, hopefully. I need Jester to... I'm telling Jester to try to STT lock him, single target track. And he's not helping me out. I gotta defend here. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Jester failed me. He was unable to get that Hornet on radar. And now I gotta go cold. And I didn't get to shoot a missile at him. So if he realizes that and presses me, I'm going to be in big trouble. All I can pray for is that he fired that missile and then went cold, expecting me to have fired as well. I'm still alive, so I'm going to go ahead and recommit here. And hopefully this time, I'm not going to get that lucky twice. If I make that mistake, or if Jester makes that mistake again, and doesn't find me a target this time, I'm going to be in big trouble. Because he's not going to fall for that twice. He'll actually press me this time.
He's on our nose, spike, 12 o'clock.
Come on, get a lock on him. Nice. He got him. Okay, let's send it. Fox 3. 11 miles. That's a nice launch for a Phoenix. Let's go ahead and defend here in case he shoots another AMRAAM at me. Then that's it. If he survives that, I gotta go to the merge with him, and he has 9Xs, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that. He has Sidewinder 9X, which means I probably won't even make it to the merge. He'll shoot me in the face before I even get there. But I have one more trick up my sleeve, and that is my Sparrows. I carry 2 Sparrows, Fox 1s, so I need lock all the way to impact.
1 o'clock. Hot. Break left.
Okay, well he did fire a missile, but I'm good. You see that Phoenix missile tracked, but I don't know if it hit anything. So I don't see a splash, so I'm gonna recommit in that direction. Sidewinder, Sparrow selected.
No can do, boss.
Try to get Jester to find me a lock. Come on, Jester.
I can't do that.
Come on, dude. I'm gonna be in big trouble if we get much closer than this.
Spike on our nose.
Spike on the nose. He's got me locked. I got him locked. Range 7 miles. Fox 1.
That's a F-18. Target 5 miles.
Okay, he might have fired a Fox 2 at me, so I'm actually gonna flare
470.
and evade. That Fox 1 is tracking.
Hot.
Fox 1 is tracking.
Flash.
No, we got him. Wow.
Bandit is going down.
Oh my god, I wonder if he fired a Fox 2 at me. Whatever, I survived. That's it, that Sparrow hit him. Man, the Sparrows don't usually perform for you like that. That was beautiful. Wow, that was lucky.